It just keeps getting crazier with Stranger Things season 5. What is up, y'all? We are back for another Stranger Things season 5 video. Before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So we saw this video yesterday that was leaked where multiple people are saying that they're thinking that it's Steve Harrington, Jonathan, Dustin, but overall in the video we heard Steve run, basically it's like they're telling Steve to run for safety, and we hear someone say grab him by the throat. Just a lot going on in the video, but I think we found out, and this comes from a source out there in the Stranger Things community that, some people have come across and they know, and this is very interesting. So we come across the source that tells us actually that it was not Dustin that was screaming, telling Steve to run, and that in fact it was actually Will Byers. Now this makes a ton of sense. Actually just makes this video 1,000 times more bone chilling. So we find out that actually Will Byers is the one that's telling Steve to run, and like I said, it's not confirmed, but it's sounding like it makes sense. There's nothing confirmed with that, but they're saying it's Will Byers that actually is telling Steve to run and everything. And when you hear grab him by the throat, that's actually a director telling supposedly Vecna to grab Will by the throat. And Will and Steve are somehow in like Vecna's curse, or in a bad situation at the radio station where Vecna's involved. And I can just see this, guys, off this speculation. Vecna is grabbing Will's throat while Will is telling Steve to run. Basically like just get out of here and run. So the whole time, I don't know, man. It's almost like, is Steve a goner? Or is Will a goner? Because remember I told you that yesterday. Will is one of my top speculations to be gone out of season 5, man. So what do you guys think? Is Steve a goner, or is it Will Byers? I mean, maybe it can be both of them. Maybe it can be both of them. Overall, from the image I have in my head after the details we just got, I really do think this could be completely, just happening in real, because it makes sense to have Will getting choked by Vecna. And that voice when it said grab him by the throat, it did sound like something that's coming from a director and not like a cast member. So overall, man, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not saying this is the final act, but wow, like if you hear this video, like I showed you guys in the beginning, if you hear this video is very intense. It's obviously something going on, and to be honest, I really thought that was Dustin. I thought it was Dustin, but as I kept watching it, and then we got this source telling us it's actually Will. It makes sense to be Will. I even heard after the Will fact, people saying they're thinking it's Jonathan in the comments. Maybe it is Jonathan because Will is not confirmed. People saying they're thinking it's Jonathan and Steve, and Steve still gets unalived and things like that. Overall, this scene is going to be very intense. We're going to remember this scene just off the dialogue and everything, and the tension and stuff like that. So overall, man, like I said, I don't know if this could be the final episode or the final act or something, but it takes place at the radio station, and it seems to be that Will is dealing with Vecna like we all speculated. Like it's seeming that Will Byers is dealing with Vecna, and maybe he's in Vecna's curse, but Steve Harrison is trying to help Will. But Will is trying to tell Steve to just leave, and maybe something happens upon those two. I don't know. I just really can't wait to see how this, really just falls out, because like I said, it was bone chilling just hearing it. He's like, run, and he's like, it's intense. And when they said grab him by the throat, only person in Stranger Things, I mean, it could be anyone, but technically it's Vecna. Vecna's the only one that grabs by the throat and everything. Remember he did at the Max and stuff like that. So it's definitely Vecna and Will and Steve, because when you hear, because at first I'm like, that can't be like Steve, but when you think about it, they're growing up now, so their voices getting deeper and stuff like that, so it's starting to make sense. Because I just remember the reason I thought immediately Dustin, because it reminded me of that Eddie Munson scene, and he's screaming at Eddie and no Eddie and stuff like that. So I'm like, wow, it really is Will when you sit there and think about it, you know, you listen to it. But a lot of people are saying they're thinking that it's not, you know, Will either. They're saying it's Jonathan, because like I said, that source, you just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying that source is not trusted, but we, you know, we don't know yet. But we also heard that people actually saw Will Byers on set filming, you know, that stunt, you know, well, the stunt double or Will, you know, the character Will. But they had binoculars and everything to confirm it. So they're saying that they saw Will on set. So it's indeed Will. Overall, like I said, it does sound accurate. It does make sense, because like I said, I don't get the grab him by the throat stuff until they involve like the director saying that and things like that. So yeah, comment down below, guys, what do you all think about this overall? I know I saw a lot of you all in the comments saying, I hope Steve Harrington doesn't check out, and Steve Harrington doesn't need to check out, and now it's seeming like maybe Steve and Will check out. Overall, I'm very excited to see like which episode this could be after the ones we got rumored to, you know, be named. The episode titles, we got like Sorcerer, the Vanishing of Blank Wheeler and stuff like that. So I don't know what can be happening right now. I'm very excited to get more updates and cover Stranger Things season 5 over here for y'all. This is the last go round with Stranger Things, so I'm very excited. This video was very different from the other stuff that we got, and it has a lot of things, you know, steaming in the community of Stranger Things. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think about everything we just talked about with Stranger Things season 5. Unfortunately, it's the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter, and yeah, you are right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join to become a member of the channel, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Until next time, y'all.